So welcome one and all to a picturesque evening here, a clear night, all the ingredients for a showcase game that the passionate crowd demands. I'm your commentator, Peter Drury, and providing his unique brand of expert analysis, here's Jim Beglin.
Well, I can tell you I'm truly delighted to join you, Peter, and thank you very much for that.
Well, colour and passion just oozing from the stands here. These fans love their football, and we're about to be dished up a feast of it. And already we're underway here. Well, five at the back, Jim. It does feel fairly defensively oriented, this formation.
Well, you could say it's a lineup that's all about creating positive transitions. The lack of width in midfield with just three in there makes the role of the fullbacks more crucial, or wing-backs. You have to have them constantly push up, forcing opposition players back and giving your team a little more freedom.
Decent chance! Oh, that was no routine save.
Osimhen clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper.
Well, height could make all the difference on these set pieces.
Barella plays it short. Vietnam have the chance to go the other way. Now the ball's gone astray. Can he get it through? That ball looks a good one. And he has slightly undercooked that one.
Vietnam clearly didn't help themselves by telegraphing that one. It was always going to be intercepted.
Thuram picked... Oh, shooting chance! There it is! They forced the error and extracted the maximum punishment.
Well, let that be a lesson to them, Peter. They have to stay focused at all times. Any lapse in concentration, voila.
So the game's first significant moment, and it's come earlier than perhaps we anticipated. Osimhen. Can he finish? Rice clears. Osimhen receives it in a good position here. And the return pass. Oh no, that was never going to make it. Can he spark a counter here? Oh, can he get onto this? Short changes him with that pass. That's good running with the ball. Looking to play him in. Nuno Mendes. Mendes proves just a little bit too strong, and it's Lukaku. Now, can they get him away? And the two sides separated by the game's only breakthrough moment to this point, and the score is 1-0. Oh, nicely intercepted. Thuram. And here's Lukaku. And that's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Now, what about a counter-attack? Tchouaméni wins the duel this time. Hakimi. Tchouaméni, well seen, saw that coming.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Tchouaméni. Bellingham, who's set up one goal so far. Oh, perfectly measured that. He is just caressing the ball. And Mendes, looking for options for movement.
You have to expect that from everyone now.
Bellingham. Great vision. Van Dijk promptly onto that, and that is that. Gravenberg. Koundé. And it's Barella. Now it's Thuram. Tries a shot! Just off target.
That is a really good chance missed, Peter. Certainly the way he's been playing.
Lukaku. And that is a little undercooked.
Vietnam can certainly afford to see this half out now and reset during the break.
Sanchez. Koundé. And here's Osimhen. Good ball, good take. And he can clear it away. And claimed it back swiftly. Just 5 minutes left until the break. And now the breakaway. And it's Cucurella. Rice. Tries to play it through. Shot could be on. Real chance! And he passes it long. Hakimi, just like so many of his contemporaries, is proving very good at driving forward. Osimhen.
There will be 1 minute added time.
And that interception was most necessary.
That was well played, well stopped.
Now the ball in. Now who's going to be first to this? Referee's had a look, and he's blown his whistle for half-time. Well, it's certainly simmered along nicely so far. Just the one goal in it, and it's all still very much up for grabs.
Please turn your attention to the
Some
screen
first
for
half thoughts?
information provided by the
Vietnam
local
really have
police.
looked very good in transitions, so I'll be expecting more of the same in this second half. They just need to remain patient and just wait for that chance to break again.
Vietnam having to have the lead in a tight old game. Half-time, 1-0. And if you're just back from your break, you've missed very little of the resumption of the second half. Vietnam carrying a one-goal lead. And it's claimed by the keeper. Could move up a gear here. Koundé. Gravenberg. And it's Koundé. Well, that was a period of possession which carried just about no threat at all. Gravenberg, and that's very disappointing, it has to be said. Barella, driving through the middle. Oh, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. Here's a sharp little ball here. He's being urged to shoot, and he's onside. Lukaku, oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Gravenberg, passing is crisp and sharp. And it's Gravenberg. Vietnam are still that goal to the good. And here's Osimhen.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Barella. Now that looks a decent ball. Played out to the left flank. And he's quick to get it clear again. And smartly reclaimed. Bout of passing here, really easy on the eye.
Well, that's certainly more like it. They can't let the intensity drop now, Peter.
There is an irresistible... Just the goalkeeper to beat. There's the shot! Oh, terrible pass. He's had a shot! And he hits the net. Two to the good, and they are purring, absolutely purring. The invitation was clear, and it was accepted with the utmost glee.
Well, of course, it's great play to set him up, Peter, but you can't say the defence did themselves many favours then. They really should have picked him up sooner.
Substitution on the field, number 9.
So, time for
Osimhen.
changes on both
Number
sides, actually.
99, Cham.
Vietnam are
Number
doing
6,
very nicely, thank you.
You can
Number
really sense how
18,
important this goal was for them. They needed it, now they have it.
23, Barella.
And that's
Coming
gone
on the
behind
field,
for a goal kick.
Number 13, Pulisic. Number 20, Aubameyang. Number 7, Mbappe. Number 19,
Vietnam
Eze.
still have the cards to
Number
affect
10,
this game.
Pogba. Substitution in progress.
He's in a great position here. And that interception was most necessary.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Well, he's going to be disappointed with that. Almost 75 minutes on the clock now. Steaming on goalwards.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
And here's Mbappe. Mbappe! It's there! He made it happen. Squeezed through with sheer will and considerable accuracy.
Well, I'm sat here, Peter, thinking that the keeper might have done a little better then. Maybe his positioning wasn't great, but then again, I don't think he had a wonderful view of it.
Has a shot! Brilliant from Valverde! That is a gem! An absolute gem! Piercing, and with pinpoint accuracy, he forces it through.
The keeper deserves some sympathy there. He may not have seen that until too late.
So the lead now is 2.
Well, that's pretty much sealed it now, and surely, Peter, we're not going to see any complacency after that.
Now it's Aubameyang. Now it's Pulisic. And he's intervened well there. Out for a throw. Not the most convincing. Ah, he's given it away. Bellingham. Valverde. Di Marco. DiMarco. Nicely weighted ball. DiMarco gets into a good position. Gravenberg. Eze. And it's Pogba. That's a lovely, neat pass. Chouameni. Keep the ball and you win the game. It really is that simple. And here's Mbappe. It's come through and he's had a quick look inside. Sanchez with a fine tackle. Not the most accurate pass.
Chouameni has been indicated.
And it's Valverde.
You can never be short of runners into space, as long...
Gets his head on it! Against the crossbar! Just cruising! They are cruising! And the lead is extended still further. And that's it. And that's where we have to end it. From me, Peter Drury, and my co-commentator, Jim Beglin. A very good evening to you all.
Volunteers for each block, please report to the start.
Well, what a sight this is. A beautiful evening and the promise of a match that will really get the juices flowing. I'm Peter Drury and this is Jim Beglin. A delight to have him on board.
Cheers, Peter. It's a privilege to be here. It really is.
There's nothing quite like match day, especially here. This crowd doesn't do ordinary, and we should be in for something very special. Shapes to shoot!
Yeah, they were looking for a counter-attack.
No, that's been intercepted. Who do you think this turns on, Jim?
Well, Peter, I'm a real fan of this guy, Ruben Dias. Portugal do have the reputation, not just of producing great wingers, but great centre-halves too. And I see him as the latest in line. OK, he can be...
Oh, he's been caught napping!
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Ruben Dias. It's a good spell of possession, this. And it's Mendes. Ruben Dias.
They've got to be quick moving this forward.
Eze. And that interception was most necessary.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
That's a lovely, neat pass. Well, the ball just didn't work out for the run that he made.
They should have done a lot better there. The final ball was very poor.
Oh, can he get onto this? Pass just lacking in accuracy. Cucurella. Oh, it's a promising build-up, this. Plenty of really nice passing. Vietnam, so far, providing no real test at all for the goalkeeper. Konate cuts out the pass. And for a moment, you felt that was going somewhere, but they'll have to go again. Nuno Mendes. And it's Barella. Out towards the flank. Picked out brilliantly. Now can he find a fit? And he shoots! And it's a goal! Perfect placement. The one place the keeper couldn't reach.
Just way too good, Peter. The keeper was never going to stop it.
So we have the first goal.
Yeah, it's rare that one is enough though, Peter. I get the feeling they'll be wanting another as soon as possible. There they go, hunting again.
Now, can they get him away? Oh, Thuram! Aim forwards. Can he spark a counter here? Looking for options for movement. Takes a shot! It's a goal! And once more we are all square. You score, we score!
Well, going behind has simply triggered a collective determination to hit back, and they merit nothing less.
Well, it would have been harder to miss.
Well, so often it comes down to that quality on the final pass, and we've got it here, Peter. The defence might want to have a good look at themselves as to how they let it happen.
Vietnam grab the equaliser, and we're all square.
Such a big goal, Peter. Just when the opposition thought they could turn the screw, they're back to square one again. The manager will be absolutely delighted with such a response.
And he's picked it up out wide. It is a corner.
They've got a healthy number of very tall targets to pick out from this corner.
Eze gets rid without sophistication. It's a searching pass. Well, that pass isn't the best. Gravenberg. Oh, he's going to be disappointed with that. Nicely weighted ball. Thuram is wide and looking to get onto this. Barella. Nicely spread. And it's Barella. Hakimi. Threads one in. Mbappe. And here's Thuram. Delivers with whip. Ruben Dias is there, and he can get that clear. Now it's Bellingham. Nicely shaped ball. Oh, super find. Thuram is firing after that one. Shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out. Now it's Lukaku. It's Lukaku! Great build-up. It all deserved a better ending.
Oh, it's very good running that. You're always going to have chances with that kind of movement.
Mbappe, Hakimi. Oh, that's fabulous. Oh, sweet feet. In towards the back stick. Tries to get it clear. Good defending, albeit from an unexpected source.
Yeah, listen, we often get critical of a forward's tackle, but that was squeaky clean.
There will be 1 minute.
It's run loose here. Eze has created one goal already. Thuram gets into a good... And the whistle goes for half-time. Well, the glass is either half full or half empty. Neither side yet truly to impose themselves, and it's level pegging at half-time. Reflections on the first half?
Well, I think the manager should be pretty happy that his side managed to come in on level terms. Things seem to be going a little against them, but they stemmed the tide, got their equaliser, and I think we're in for an exciting second half now.
Well, it's been a tight game, but one that's packed with incidents and talking points. A decent watch this, and it's 1-1 at half-time. Vietnam get the second half started. That is good pressure, just hounded him off it.
A lot of space here, a real opportunity.
Good running, strong and purposeful. Rice. It's Bellingham. That has been slung wide. It's come through and he's had a quick look inside. Now who's going to be first to this? Gravenberg. Nuno Mendes. Bellingham. Gravenberg. Passing is crisp and sharp. Van Dijk promptly onto that, and that is that. Oh, easy pickings there. Good ball, good take. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. Barella with the challenge, and he has given away a free kick. Now it's Thuram. Plenty to aim at. Shoots! Oh, denied! Brilliantly!
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it.
And now they can spring out of defence. Searching pass he's played there. Gravenberg was alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. Now it's Bellingham.
They've got to make this nice and quick.
Driving forward. Spread it left. He's in a great position here.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
He shifted it to the flank. It's a promising position. Bellingham. Brilliantly cut out. And they can counter here. Vietnam looking to pass their way through. That is a brilliant interception. A reprieve, albeit perhaps momentary. Lukaku looking to shake off some unwanted attention.
Yeah, and if they're going to try and stop him in this fashion, Peter, they're going to really test the referee's patience from here.
That has been cut short. You would think that now would be a good time to consider some changes.
Well, the manager must be thinking to himself whether he's got a game changer on that bench, and he needs to act quickly.
Mendes going full steam ahead down the left flank. And the counter is on. And it's Cucurella. Oh, good read.
That was well played.
That could spell trouble. Just about up to 75 minutes. Huy CHA M3. And that's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Gravenberg chooses to go cross-field. Look at the space here. Thuram, and he's cut it out.
Don't you just love the level of intensity here? Neither is prepared to back down, and to be honest, that's how it should be.
Substitution on the field. Number 7, Mbappe. Number 99,
Ruben Dias.
Thuram.
Well,
Number
that tackle
6,
was certainly sturdy.
Bellingham.
Well
Number
seen, saw that
23,
coming.
That's great
Ronaldo.
positioning, so good from
Number
him.
8, Gravenberch.
It's a decent chance to
Coming on the
counter-attack.
field, number 13, Pulisic. Number
And that
20,
interception was
Aubameyang.
most necessary.
Number
That was well
27,
played, well
Morgan
stopped.
Rogers. Number 21,
DiMarco.
Ruben Neves.
And he's in on goal.
Number 17,
He's a
Partey.
sharp little ball. And the shot!
Substitution in progress.
That is decidedly lacking.
I just wonder what was on his mind there. Should have put his foot right through it.
Chouameni gathers from the goal kick. Tries to pass it through. He is through here. Asensio, played in by Marco Asensio. Hakimi clears it away. Well cut out, no margin for error there at all.
I think we might be done here, Peter. I don't see there being enough time for them to try again.
And the finish! Oh, fine stop from the keeper.
Aubameyang actually didn't do an awful lot wrong, to be honest.
All hands on deck for this one. Ruben Neves plays it short. Looking to go deep.
Yeah, I think if that can be repeated, there's a good chance of a goal.
There will be 1 minute
Great
added
vision.
time.
Pedri. Fermin. And he was quick to react. And it's Lopez. 90 minutes up, and we will be back for extra time.
Well, we can only hope we get an extra time contest of similar ambition, provided fatigue doesn't begin to play a part.
So a short respite for the players as they prepare themselves for another 30 minutes.
Substitution on the field. Number 15.
No
Hakimi.
winner in 90,
Coming on
30 more to
replace
come.
him is number 18.
That looks a good ball through.
Substitution.
That is a crunching tackle. Well, he's not happy with that challenge, but the referee has let it go. Pedri. And Fermin. Oh, good read. Van Dijk. Sanchez. He steps in, and that's the end of that. Well, that had the makings of something quite promising, but it's fizzled out into nothing. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. Mendes spots it and intercepts. Van Dijk cuts out the pass. Well, a glitch with the rangefinder there, and evident annoyance.
Yeah, he just didn't seem to get enough on the pass, Peter, did he?
Konate did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. Mendes calmly anticipates. So what can they make of this? There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. That's a good block, but at the expense of a corner. So, third corner of the game. And it's been taken short. Slick chance! And that's it for the first half of extra
Please
time.
be reminded that drinking is only allowed.
Well,
in the
both
areas
teams have
shown
run
on this
themselves
map.
into the
Thank you very
ground
much
out
for your
there. Does
cooperation.
anyone have one last moment of magic in them?
Substitution on the field. Number 5, Sanchez.
Is there to be
Coming on the
drama in
field
these
is
final 15 minutes?
Number 3, Van Dijk.
Well, this really has been an epic encounter, and there are some tired limbs out there. How much more can the players give? Now it's Mbappe.
That's good play from him.
In the end, they found themselves penned in, nowhere to go. Challenge just a bit on the firm side. Well, that's clear cut, it's a free kick. And he's going to have his name taken. Pedri. Still anyone's game this. One moment can decide it.
Listen, the fans haven't given up on this by any means. They still believe it can be won.
Now it's Pulisic. Now it's Ruben Neves. Now there's a fine ball. Aubameyang. Oh, what a climb! Oh, yes, it's there! And that may just do it! It was wonderfully efficient.
So well played, Peter. Did a great job keeping sight of the ball. Made a classic move and met it perfectly.
Number 27, Morgan Rogers.
So we have a breakthrough. Now how will things develop from here?
Well, it's better late than never, Peter, and that's potentially decisive now.
And that's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Well, that's a little loose.
This usually is the time teams go into conservation mode.
And he's intervened well there. And that's that. Well, this was a game they could so easily have won on another day, but alas, that wasn't to be, and they go down by the odd goal.
And a quick reminder
would you
today
summarise
that
what we've
parking
seen
in
today
the
then,
area
Jim?
around the
Listen,
stadium is
despite the
strictly
loss,
forbidden.
they have to take
Please use
something from
parking
this.
provided
I
by
think
the
the
club
coach
or any
will
other paid
have
parking
seen
facilities
things he
in the
needs
area.
to work on, so I'm sure they have a lot of sorting out to do before the next game, and they can get there.
And that's where we have to end it. From me, Peter Drury, and my co-commentator, Jim Beglin, a very good evening to you all.